The Recoil Starter is a quick and easy way to fix a worn or damaged starter. The assembly includes the parts that commonly wear out, such as the starter spring, rope, pulley, and pawls. Replacing the Recoil Starter is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing the motor cover. Before you can remove the fuel tank or the fuel line, you'll need to drain the gas from the tank. I've done that ahead of time, so let's get started. The fuel tank is secured to the engine with 3 screws up top and 1 down below. I'll go ahead and remove them. With the screws removed, I can remove the tank. Now remove the blower housing. First, I'll remove the screw that secures the oil filler. And I'll tilt the filler off to the side. The housing is secured with 4 screws. With the screws removed, I can remove the blower housing. Now that I have the blower housing and starter assembly removed, I can go ahead and remove the starter from the housing. From the factory, this starter would have been riveted onto the blower housing. It looks like it's already been replaced once, and it's held in place with some screws. If your starter is held to the blower housing with the rivets, you'll want to take a 3/16 inch drill bit and drill out the top of each of the rivets. That'll allow the starter to be removed. The kit comes with screws and nuts to install the new starter to the blower housing after you've removed the rivets. In the case of my starter, I'll remove the screws that are holding it in place. Now I can install the new starter assembly. You'll notice there's a whole series of holes in the top of the blower housing, and that's so the starter can be aligned in different positions. In the case of our lawnmower, I need the starter rope to be slightly offset to the side from pointing straight back. So I'll rotate the starter around until it's in the proper position, and then I'll secure it with the screws and nuts that came in the kit. It's important when installing the screws that you install them from the underside of the blower with the nut on top. And I'll tighten up the bolts and nuts. And now I can reinstall the blower housing. I'll realign the filler neck with the housing and secure it with the screw. Now I can reinstall the fuel tank. I'll place the fuel tank around the starter. Align it with the holes in the blower housing and secure it with the screws. and I'll reconnect the fuel line. And I'll finish by reinstalling the motor cover. And now you know how to replace the recoil starter on your small engine. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up
And leave a comment.